everyone! Oh man, I've always wanted to talk about the main villain in Borderlands 2. Our boy, Handsome Jack. I wanted to see if he truly is the best villain in the Borderlands franchise. Now, I could just say yes and end the video right here, but that wouldn't be very fair to the other games, and I can't let my own bias get in the way. So, without further ado, let's talk about what separates Handsome Jack from other villains in Borderlands. Let's begin with the first Borderlands game. I will admit, I kind of forgot who the main villain is in that game, mostly because they appear roughly at the end, and they don't do too much. Sure, they cut off the communication system and attempt to take whatever's in the vault for themselves, but that's pretty much it. If I'm wrong about that assessment, let me know in the comments. The simple fact that I forgot who the main villain is in Borderlands 1 kinda tells you everything you need to know. I feel like their presence in that game was rather minimal, and they didn't do enough to show how evil they are. Handsome Jack makes it clear how evil he is from the get-go, by trying to get rid of the Vault Hunters immediately. You also hear a recording of Jack telling Wilhelm to put down some innocent people at some point as well, slowly drilling it into your head that Jack is a monster. The main villain of Borderlands 1 doesn't really have that. And if they do, I don't think there was enough of it. In summary, the villain in Borderlands 1 could be better. They didn't reach their full potential, unlike Handsome Jack, who definitely reaches it. And you can't help but have a love-hate relationship with him. However, to be fair, Borderlands 1 was sort of like an experiment. I feel like Gearbox was testing out what worked and what didn't. That's why some things feel like they're a bit unfinished. They just didn't have enough time in the oven. Moving on. Pre-sequel time. Now, if you've seen my video on that game, you know how much I disliked it. But the game did bring a new light to Jack's character. You got to see him slowly evolve into the person he is in Borderlands 2. Mostly because of other characters' actions and his own. You can't help but be sympathetic to him. Heck, even the cast in Borderlands 1 mentions that. Sure, there are some flaws in the pre-sequel, but I feel like they did a decent job with most of the plot and character development. Alright, now we can actually start talking about Handsome Jack now. Never before have I enjoyed being insulted by a fictional character. His voice actor does a fantastic job at it. For me, I found myself wondering when Jack was going to contact me again, just so I can hear what he was about to say next. And as time goes on, Jack slowly becomes more aggressive towards you, and occasionally desperate. Honestly, it's such a fascinating character development, and one that gets me every time. By the end of the game, you definitely want to take Jack out. You've seen what he's done, heard what he's done, and witnessed what he's done to others. Jack makes it clear to you that he needs to go, because if he doesn't, more suffering is going to happen. And that is what makes Jack such a good villain. He is memorable, an actual threat, and has great character development. Now we get to Borderlands 3. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we can all agree that the twins were the most annoying villains to date in a Borderlands game. I hated it whenever they started talking to me. I wanted them to shut up. They were not amusing, they didn't even feel like a threat at times, and they caused two of the characters I played as to die, those being Lilith and Maya. Those two were the first or second characters I picked when I played Borderlands 1 and 2. I have a connection to them, memories, and those two menaces to society took them away from me. I will never get over how Maya died. Never. And I despise Ava with a burning passion. I'm pretty sure everyone does. She's such a brat. She does not deserve Maya's powers, the Sanctuary 3, or to be the leader of the Crimson Raiders. She has not earned it. Whew, sorry about that. I need to get back on topic. It's just that I hate her so much. Anyway, Borderlands 3 villains bad. Enough said. I'm just glad they brought back my boy Jack for one of the DLCs. Sure, it wasn't actually him, but it felt refreshing to hear his voice again. Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, give it a like, leave a comment, and subscribe for more content. I'll see you next time.